Today, more than ever, there is need for broad, innovative thinking about world issues, for skill in foreign languages, for awareness of the values and the aspirations of other cultures. The responsibility of universities in our time is central to the course of world change and to the expectation of a positive peace that is more than the absence of war. The interconnections of peoples and economies, of industries and technologies, the interdependence of the natural and the human environments means that the singular view is hazardously incomplete. Our multidimensional world calls for multidimensional understanding. It is fitting, then, that the Indiana Center on Global Change and World Peace draws essential strength from the interdisciplinary power of its faculties, teachers, and scholars from fields of study that span the university. We're proud of their distinction. Their combined expertise enables the center to set new directions for international studies. We're proud also of the graduate students of outstanding caliber who are here at Indiana University to study at the center. They are the teachers and the scholars of tomorrow. We have great expectations for them. We are fortunate to have as our honored guest one of the great architects of cooperation among nations, Oscar Arias Sanchez. His international leadership has advanced our hopes for peaceful change, and we look forward tonight to his address. And now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the trustees of Indiana University, I open the Indiana Center on Global Change and World Peace. May the work of the center be a force for progress and for peace, enlightening our grasp of opportunities in the fabric of change. May all who study and teach at the center be inspired by the ideals of Indiana University, light and truth. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you for his convocation address, Dr. Arias Sanchez.
Mr. President, members of the Board of Trustees, my dear friends, it is gratifying for me to be here at this fine university among people who share my concern for peace. I would like to express my admiration and support for Indiana University's development with the help of the MacArthur Foundation, of a center dedicated to education and research disciplines related to the topics of world peace and global change. Everyone has the obligation to dedicate intellectual and material resources to the discussion and development of solutions to humanity's most pressing problems. The search for peace is intimately linked to the problems of poverty, environmental deterioration, underdevelopment, racism, and totalitarianism. Undoubtedly, the center we are inaugurating today will contribute to this country's potential for critical reflection and will help North American society and leaders play a more effective role in today's world. We live on a planet that is becoming smaller, one in which countries, communities, and individuals are becoming more and more interdependent. Today, every human being contributes to the fate of every other one of his fellow human beings. Today's problems no longer affect just one country or one region. We are all aware that as we confront our common problems and threats, we must search for collective solutions. Never before has the human race been so convinced that it cannot delay the creation of an alliance for mutual defense comprised by all people and all nations. Humanity should unite and develop a defense plan, a security strategy against the threats of inequality, ignorance, disease, poverty, and environmental decay. A heavy burden must weigh on the conscience of those nations and individuals that gather the dividends of war for their own material gain. My country on the other hand, has had a positive experience because of what we have called the dividends of peace. International development agencies recognize that Costa Rica today has a standard of living comparable to that of some industrialized countries. It is universally accepted that the extraordinary advances of my country in the fields of education, health, housing, and social welfare are basically due to the fact that we do not dedicate our resources to the purchase of weapons. The absence of an army has reinforced the Costa Rican democratic tradition, making it one of the most consolidated democracies of the whole world. Tomorrow, when I leave this academic community, I will do so knowing that the people of the third world have a group of wise and prudent friends here in Indiana, willing to share our hopes as well as our dreams. Thank you very much.